Hello, I'm Jason Weiner, and this week on Checking In, we check in with Nicholas Cox. An international man, unafraid of sea travel, hopping from island to island, from country to continent. Nicholas seeks understanding, rapprochement, badinage, joie de vivre, esprit de corps. He has a gift. It's a horse. We'll ask if we can look in its mouth. This week on Checking In with Jason Weiner.
Hello.
Hello, Nicholas.
Hello.
How are you? It's Jason Weiner checking in.
Hello from the future.
I'm calling the future. I guess it is the future because it was quite a chore to get together with you here, as you live in Belgium, if I'm not mistaken.
No, you are correct. I should say yes. You are correct. Belgium.
Belgium, of course, known for Hercule Poirot and Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yes. The muscles from Brussels.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
And what would you say you know Belgium for?
Belgium. Belgium is also renowned for its rainy weather and gray skies.
Yes.
And there's been a lot of that. So,
Yet you are a bicycling enthusiast, right? Isn't that true?
And yes, and it's increased exponentially since the lockdown. It was the only way to get out there for a while. You got the joggers, and you don't want to encounter the joggers with the heavy breathing. And I mean, I've got bad knees, so I'm not jogging.
So you have bad knees. Did you damaged your knees somehow, didn't you? Wasn't there some kind of horrific accident you had, right?
There was a major. When was it? It was 2019. I was going to Suriname from Brussels.
Now, where is Suriname?
In the continent of South America. Nestled.
Suriname is in South America?
Yes, nestled between Guyana and Brazil.
Huh.
Is
it an independent country?
Yes.
Suriname.
It is Dutch. It was a Dutch colony, so I was flying from Brussels to Amsterdam, and then Amsterdam to Suriname to Paris.
Is it nice? Is it like a tropical type of place?
Well, you gotta, if you want to hear about the knees, you gotta hear the whole story.
I know, but I'm I really want to hear about the knees, but I'm fascinated by this Suriname. If we can just take a brief detour into the history of Suriname. It sounds like a kind of place that like Yul Brynner would be from, like that would be like in the.
I guess if you've never heard of it.
What started as a brief detour into South American geography soon became an all-consuming obsession as the scales fell from my eyes, and I realized for the first time that Suriname had been a country all along. I peppered Nicholas with questions about its flora and fauna, seeking to more deeply understand this place that until that very moment had existed only in my imagination. With my questions finally exhausted, our conversation turned to a familiar yet contentious topic. Chickens.
In Brussels, I was all hopped up. That was a great year. 2019, I traveled.
Oh.
Yes, roosters is the moral of this story. A neighbor across the street kept chickens and multiple roosters, and they began anywhere from midnight, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. And, sometimes in the daytime as well. And it wasn't one, crowing, cockadoodle doing, if it were of the roosters. There were multiple roosters, and they had mentioned before that they had cut a tree down because of roosters. And I
That
should.
seems like a flimsy excuse.
No, it's not an excuse. It's something that I heard many years before. Just in conversation, we talked about it. They talked about it, cutting the tree down because roosters hung out in the tree. And
You say they're roosting up there.
yes. They
Now, but how does a rooster get into a tree? Because roosters can't fly, right?
Well, they can jump and hover and run quickly. And, when you live 100 meters away from them, and a flock, then what is a group of chickens called?
A bucket?
Yes.
Did you talk to the chicken man? Because clearly there's a chicken man there. And what is that? Is that someone who wants eggs? Is that why they have the chickens, or why would they have chickens?
Yeah, the owner of the chickens, the
chicken man.
Woman.
Oh, I said being sexist. I'm sorry. That's yeah. Chicken person. I'm sorry.
The woman. Yeah. Actually, I was told that she collected the eggs, and that's fine. But we can't figure out why there's so many roosters. You only need one rooster. What I've always learned about roosters, they crow with the coming of the sun, but apparently not. They crowed all night long at different times, incessantly, and
like like the classic.
Well, it's a cacophony of roosters, it turns out, because it's not just the neighboring roosters. I think they communicate with roosters, further away.
So it sounds like there was there's a lot of noise pollution in the world. The people talk about the air pollution and light pollution, but we forget about noise pollution. And a little solitude, a little quietessence is something to be valued.
Absolutely. I've been sleeping like a baby since I've been back in Brussels. Nice gray outside, nice cold room, nice and dark, no roosters, a little rumble from the tram, but all in all, much better.
Well, a well-rested Nicholas is what the world needs right now. Thanks for checking in.
It was quite the gas. I really enjoyed talking to you.
This has been Jason Weiner, checking in.
Thank you for checking in. I'm heavily investigating the purchase of a rowing machine. The sand. I'm not a big sand fan. They just super glued the outside of my face. It's right on the edge of my lip. They're very comfortable slacks. They just start too early as far as I'm concerned.